Assalamualaikum. Today we'll learn about information transfer. Okay, information transfer is one of the component in your paper 2 English language paper 2 section B divided to B1 and B2. So now we go through for the concept map for information transfer. What is the meaning of information transfer? Okay, before we go to the tips how to write a good information transfer for your writing, how to write a good short message for your writing for your examination. So we must know information transfer divided into three. The first one is picture, so notes and tables. Okay, for picture, it take note all of the people's object, places and situation shown. For notes here, read the accompanying notes related to the picture, and for tables, it's based on example, identify the missing information required. Okay, what is the tips? Okay, what is the tips for how to write a good short message? Okay, how to get a good answer. So for part A, this one is for part A. Actually, part A, this one, part A is for B1. Alright, study the stimulus carefully. Read all the notes given, study and understand the question, look for the information needed in the stimulus given, finally transfer information correctly in the blank. So for part A, okay, you need to read and understand what are in the question. Okay, you also need to understand overall of the question. Okay, so after that you can find the answer and then transfer it correctly in the blanks. For B, this one. For B, actually this one is you write your sentence, you transfer all of the information and you write a short message. For example, an emails. Okay, so the first tips, you must study the stimulus given. It is same, you must study the stimulus given and then read the question carefully. You must read the question. If not, you will not get the correct answer. So because sometimes the question need you to write to list 3 items, but you only write 1 item, so you cannot get a full mark over there. Alright, understood? Okay, number 3 is decide on your choice. So this one is important. You need to decide your own choice because you have to give reason for your choice, and then write your answer in the email and in the email, postcard or letter provided. Okay, give details to support your choice and give at least 3 or 4 details. What is the mean of details here? Means that you have your main content, so you have to elaborate your sentence. That means is reason. What is the reason you choose this one? You choose this content. So you have to give a detail to support your choice. Okay, at least 3 or 4 details. Okay. Okay, let's study this picture and the information given here. Okay, for the first picture, we can see that 4 girls are playing badminton, right? So picture number 2, 3 boys is playing hockey, and picture number 3 is some of the boys, 4 boys are playing football, and the last picture, 2 boys are playing tennis. So firstly, you must study carefully the picture. What happened in the picture? That is information transfer. You need to observe the picture carefully. After that, this one, all of the phrases here, you need to also to study it. Okay, for example, for this, the first one is badminton, and then we have the notes here: badminton racket and shuttlecock. Number 2 is 2 or 4 player. That is for badminton. And for hockey here, hockey stick and ball, 11 player on each side. Okay, and the third one, football, 11 players on each side. And the last one, tennis racket and ball, 2 or 4 players. So now try to in 60 seconds, for example, 60 seconds, try to try to adapt what is this badminton racket and shuttlecock? So you know that badminton racket and shuttlecock means that some of the equipment when you want to play a badminton, you need a racket, right? You need a badminton racket and also a shuttlecock. And this one, hockey, you need hockey stick and ball. Okay, hockey stick and ball. So this is the equipment, right? This is the equipment. For football, you also need a football, right? And then for tennis, you need a tennis racket and also a ball. So the second one, 2 or 4 player, 11 player on each side. Each side. This one is how many players are available in the game. Okay, how many players are available in the game. But today I will not talk further about this sport, but just I want to share with you how to fill in the blank with the correct answer. Okay, fill in the blank with the correct answer. One has been done for you. Okay, this is example. So now for this one, actually for B1. Okay, for B1, you need what you need to do is just observe the question carefully. So according to this one, you know that the question needed equipment. So what is the equipment need? For example, number one is badminton racket and shuttlecock. Okay, the equipment need is badminton racket and shuttlecock. For hockey, let's do together. For hockey, we need what? Yes, hockey stick and ball. And the third one, for football, what we need for football? Yes, we need a football, right? And also the last part is tennis. What equipment we need for tennis? Yes, tennis racket and ball. Okay, this is example how we get a correct answer for this one. But please remember for the capital letter and small letter. Okay, you must get a correct capital letter and small letter, also your comma, right? Okay. Sorry. So the next one, now let's study for the next picture here. Okay, we study the picture and information given for the next activity. Okay, what you can see for this one, what is the picture of this one? Foods, right? Foods. There are many of foods here. So we have chicken rice, we have nasi lemak, we have samosa, we have pancake here. So we have 4 items here. Okay, now check all of the prices here. This one on your right, for chicken rice available at Betty's restaurant. Cost is RM 5 ringgit 50 cent. Okay, for nasi lemak available at Azlan's Cafe, cost is 5 ringgit. Samosa available at Kumari's Corner, cost is 3 ringgits. Pancake available at Martha's Pancake, it costs 14 ringgits. So this is your information about how you want to transfer for your B1 question. Look at the question now. Fill in the blank with the correct answer. One has been done for you. Okay, look at number one. Number one is chicken rice. Okay, chicken rice available at Betty's restaurant. So now look for nasi lemak. Nasi lemak, where is nasi lemak available? Available at Azlan's Cafe. So just put available at this one, Azlan's Cafe. For samosa, where is the samosa available? Available at the Kumari's Corner, right? Kumari's Corner. And the last one, where is the pancake available? Available at the Martha Pancake. So you can get this one full mark. Actually, this one is really easy. You just find out the answer here and just put all the answer here. But please remember the condition is you must give the correct capital letter. You can, for example, Betty's restaurant. Okay, for example, this one, Betty restaurant. You cannot write B for small letter. If B for small letter, R for small letter, you are not in correct answer because you have problem in your grammatical error. Okay, you understood, right? So, okay. Look at the sample 2 for paper 2 section B for UPSR test paper. Actually, it's not only for UPSR, okay? It's not only for year 6. Actually, this is available for the CFR syllabus, because actually, although the syllabus is not same, but the technique for how to get the answer is same. Okay, how to get the answer is same. So for this one, study the picture and the information given. Okay, just look here. The first one, folktales from China, available at DLF bookshop. Discount 30% given. So it is 20 ringgits. Picture number 2. What's that? Picture number 2. Folktales from India, available at Farok bookstore. Discount 20% given. It's only for 70 ringgits. Okay, number 3 is folktale from Turkey, available at Magica bookshop. Discount 25% given. It's only 24 ringgit. And the last one, folktale from Argentina, available at Antonia bookstore. It is discount 35% given, and the price is 32 ringgit. So, according to this information, you need to fill in the blank with the correct answer. Okay, what have we done for you? Look at the schematic answer here. Alright, folktales from China. The answer is DLF bookshop. Folktales from Pakistan, Farok bookstore. Folktales from Turkey, Magica bookshop. And folktales from Argentina, Antonia bookstore. Okay, Antonia bookstore. Alright, so according to this one, it's actually this one for section B1 actually it's really easier to get a marks here. But please remember here, you must have the correct capital letter. This one, F, M. If you write a small letter, you will not get a mark here, because you have the grammatical error. So this one has already have been done for you. This is only a schematic answer. Okay, so you can practice with your own after this. Okay, find the question like this one and then try to get your answer. And put all your answer inside the table givens. Alright, now the second part. It's not, sometimes the question is not only in the table. Sometimes you need to elaborate the short message and then find the answer. Okay, find the answer. For example, this one, sample 1 for paper 2 section B. Alright, read the message below, answer the question that follow in the space. Dear Arvin, when you were out, your friend Zakwan called. He wanted to tell you that it is confirmed that the fishing trip to Tasik Murni will be this Sunday. He wants you and Nick to meet him at his house around 7:30 in the morning. Zakwan needs you to bring a fishing rod and a bucket. You also must bring some worms. Zakwan also said that you may invite our neighbor Shukun for the fishing trip. If Shukun would like to come, Zakwan can lend him his old fishing rod. However, Shukun has bring his own bucket and worm. Your sister Prema. Okay, sometimes you need to find information according to the short message like this one. So for this one, B1, Arvin's sister Prema left him a message, states 3 things Harit need to bring for the fishing trip. So find in the short message here, what are 3 things that Harit need to bring. Okay, the answer he given here, the fishing rod number 1, bucket and some worm. This is actually, this one is easier. If you read carefully the short method, you can find the answer. Okay, you can find the answer. That is the tips how to answer a question for B1. Right, now we will continue how to write for B2. Okay, for B2 actually you need to write a short message between 50 and 80 words. Okay, 50 and 80 words. No need to write longer because it's only a short message. Okay, so look at the first question here. The first question, imagine you are Arvin. Write a message to Nick to tell him about your sister's message. Okay, write a message to Nick. So information here, you need to write a message to Nick. Okay, to Nick to tell him about your sister message. This is your sister message. Okay, your sister message. Just imagine you are Arvin and this is your sister Prema. Alright, now you need to write a message to Nick to tell him about your sister message. So you need to write only 50 and 80 words only, right? 50 and 80 words only. Between means between 50 to 80 words only. Look example number 1. Dear Nick, when I was out, Zakwan called. Okay, Zakwan, he wanted to tell me that it is confirmed that the fishing trip to Tasik Murni will be this Sunday. He wanted us to meet him at his house at around 7:30 in the morning. Zakwan needed me to bring a fishing rod and a bucket. I must also bring some worms. Zakwan also said that I may invite my neighbor Sukun for the fishing trip. If Sukun would like to come, Zakwan can lend him his old fishing rod. However, Sukun has to bring his own bucket and worms. Arvin. Okay, this means you need to write a short message to Nick based on this message from your sister. Just elaborate your sentence and then means that you need to you need to talk again about this message, but you want to explain to Nick what is the content of the message. Actually, to make for the student who are not really good for your writing here, you may use a simple words here. For example, dear Nick, how are you? I hope you are fine. Okay, today I want to share about our fishing trip to Tasik Murni. When I was out, Zakwan called me. Okay, Zakwan called me, and then you just make a simple sentence and just find find here which is the important things you need to do and then try to transfer here. Try it in a simple sentence, as simple as you can.